Hello, Conceal Coalition. Austin Davis with my good friend Jody. And we have a question that came in from you, our Conceal Coalition family. I just purchased a gun safe that locks with a key. First off, congratulations, you're a responsible gun owner.
Absolutely.
What's the best place to store the key? Jody, how do they balance quickness with security when it comes to gun safe?
This could vary depending on your lifestyle. One thing that we try and teach in classes is the difference in accessibility and security, right? So for me, if you have a gun case, first of all, like you said, congratulations, you're a responsible gun owner. I love that. But if you have a gun case with a key, to me, it depends on what's the firearm going to be used for? What's its purpose? Is it your everyday carry? Is it something, the firearm that you just carry on your person when you're in your house or out of your home? Is it the firearm that you're going to use in the middle of the night if someone breaks into your house? Is it a shotgun? Is it a rifle? You know, we could go down all these paths of what it is. The one thing I wouldn't recommend is if it's a case with a key, if that's your overnight firearm, we may have a few issues here, right? Because it's going to take a key to get to your firearm in order to protect yourself in your home.
So an example you're talking about of accessibility and security.
Yeah, accessibility and security. Is it secure? Absolutely, right? It's locked away. If someone breaks in my house, is it accessible? Not really, because putting the key next to the safe doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, right? So for me, you have to find that balance of what is accessible and what is secure. My parents are empty nesters now, right? So my dad may have his firearm in a drawer, in a nightstand drawer next to his bed where no kids are. That may be, it's very accessible to him, may be secure for his lifestyle. But in my house with 5 kids, if I have a firearm in a nightstand drawer, it's not a good thing. There's no balance of accessibility and security there. It's very accessible, but accessible to everyone, right? Which is the goal that we try and, which is what we're trying not to do. If I had my firearm in a nightstand drawer, that would be way too accessible and not very secure. So it really depends on your lifestyle. But if I had to have a key, let's just say it's the firearm that I'm going to carry every day, and I have that key, first off, I'd have multiple keys. I don't know about you, but I'm good at losing at least one key. And you know, one key would go somewhere hidden by the safe, and another may go on something that I have every day, like my key ring for my vehicle or something like that.
I think it's a well-answered question. The only thing I would add to it is, for me, it also, this key and gun safe question talks to me strongly about the need for training. Because what's really interesting is if you've got to put that key in to access it under duress, we want to work that out. And what's interesting is if you've only done that in daylight and all of a sudden now we have to access that gun safe with that key at nighttime under stress, that's something that needs a little bit of repetitions to work out how this is. Because you have to find out which way the key is oriented, how you're going to find the keyway with the key to get this in enough to turn it. So these are things that you have to dry fire. And if you're going to do that, remember, we have an episode on that before. That's if you're going to dry fire with that, not with a live firearm, make sure it's unloaded, the ammo's in another room, and you say, I'm starting dry firing. Then after you reload, say, I'm ending dry firing. But I would also recommend, if you're that responsible gun owner who has a lockable gun safe with a key, which we're good with, that you actually practice working in that. In the context, you will have to use it under duress if it's a frequently stored handgun. With that, be a guardian always
and a warrior when needed.